Okay, that's slightly less dramatic than what I was hoping for. Apparently, we have new software for the game. I did not realize they had done updates in the 14 years since this game came out. Fortunately, I have a fast internet connection, so this should go by fairly quickly. But, so tonight, we are beginning the next game in the Dragon Age series, namely Dragon Age 2, such a cleverly named game, in which we play a hero known as solely as Hawke. We don't get much choice with him. Hawke is human. We get a choice of whether he is a rogue, warrior, or mage. And as always throughout, there are many companions to collect. We may even see some of our old companions lurking around in the shadows. Well, it was certainly much quicker than the 8 minutes it told us at the beginning. Again, had I realized they had updates, I would have updated. I do have a glitchy, flashy screen. Game data is required by Dragon Age 2 and be installed now. Oh my goodness. Why? I have save files already on here. Why do you need to install the game data again? I Yeah, this is not the most exciting of stuff for streams. I'm terribly sorry. But yeah, so I first played this version of Dragon Age when it came out in 2011. Just a mere 2 years after the first one. And then the next one, Inquisition, came out in 2014, and then we had, well, an 11-year gap, 10, 11-year gap before the Veilguard hit the shelves. I had planned to just hop right into character creation with you all, but apparently this is not what I wanted to have happen at the beginning. It is part of creating our hero, but yeah, not the exciting part of it. So this game takes place in the town of Kirkwall. It is a few years since the events of the previous game. Um, this game actually reads your previous game's save data, and choices you made are relevant in here. So, because in the previous game we made Alistair king, Alistair will be the king that we meet here. If we instead chose to let Loghain rule, Loghain would have been king. Or if we killed Loghain and just let the queen reign, she would be the one walking around and there'd be no Alistair. Um, as well, the person we chose to lead the dwarves will be leading the dwarves. The new leader, the Dalish elves, will be leading them. Now, we are not in the same city, though. We are not in Denerim. We are still in Thedas, but we are now at the capital, which is Kirkwall, or Kirkwell. No, Kirkwall. Kirkwall. And as I said, we will be running into some of our previous companions. We will also be making some new companions. Um, Unlike the previous game, this game does have a bit more of a tactics strategy to it, because we are quite literally building up our forces, building our army, leading refugees to a camp, establishing it, building alliances, and this is all played out in the game. We have to choose people to send off as emissaries in order to accomplish things. Some will go off to gather resources. Some will go off to make alliances. Some will go off to make trade agreements. It's, uh, there's all things that will progress as we go along. When we go to Ozamar, we're going to hear tales of people we helped, people were vanquished by us or put down in the previous game. Eventually, this will finish installing this stuff. Again, my apologies. I did not think it would be doing this because I previously played the game on this system and did not think it would have lost like all of this. Oh. It does feature an upgraded graphics engine. The graphics will look quite a fair bit better than they did in the previous game. We're not quite at the point where the graphics are going to get super spectacular. Again, this was designed to be run on the PS3. Okay. And of course, as always, if you've got the Steam version, it's the same bloody game. Okay, everything is the same. The story is the same. It just if you downloaded the version through Steam or EA, you get all of the DLCs with it as well. I do not have any DLC for this particular game. That said, there is stuff that is available through the DLC that can make the game a little easier at the start. It gives you earlier access to the black market, I believe, which will let you get some upgraded weapons, armor, and gear. Now, a lot of this game does take place within the town of Kirkwall, at least in the beginning, because we are preparing to defend against the latest threat that is coming our way. Okay? In this game, we are not a Grey Warden. It does not start off involving the Grey Wardens, merely the tale of our previous character has gone away someplace. Perhaps Leliana will know since we had romanced her in the previous game. There will also be mentions of Morgana and what happened to her. Aha! Now we begin. Hopefully. Yes, we begin. Woohoo! Dragon Age 2. Press the start button. Why am I not signed into the PlayStation Network? Sign me in. Unable to log in. This account has been disabled. Yeah, it's an old EA account. Well, I guess it doesn't have any of the old saves. Okay. We can access downloadable account content if the server was actually available. It's not. The Dragon Age server shut down a long time ago. Check options. Gameplay. Difficulty setting normal, casual. We'll start with normal. That's set to toggle. Interface. I like seeing the big numbers. The tutorial. Put rings identify whether a character is hostile, friendly, or a party member. That's handy. We will hide the helmet so we get to see what we look like. I think we want that. We can change that after. Video setting. Oh yeah, we can adjust the brightness here. I'm going to bump it right up because it makes it more visible for you, the viewer. Always on. I want subtitles for conversations. Champion's rise to power is shrouded in mystery, but no one questions that the champion was at the heart of events that changed the world. The Kunari live on Parvolan, an island nation in the tropical northern climes. Oh, that was okay. So, as previously stated, all we get to choose from is our human phenomenon. We can go mage, we can go male, female mage, male, female warrior, male rogue, female rogue. As you see, it looks a little bit better for the graphics here. We don't get to choose the name. We are simply known as Hawke. Okay. I generally go with the rogue to make sure we always have somebody that can pick the locks. I really like Dexter.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
The dwarf we just met is basically our narrator for the story.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Welcome to the battle. Yeah, the fights are much more videographic.
We can't keep this up forever.
Now, we always get three options in this one. You get your good choice, your neutral choice, and I guess good, charismatic, and the strong.
Perhaps we'll be lucky and they'll run out of darkspawn.
Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
Combat and intellectual. Let her do it.
Sister.
And here comes an ogre.
There's no end to them.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
Okay, so now we're back to the beginning, and we are not going to be as dexterous or as ninja savvy as we were in this intro fight. Hey, there we go. Now we get to alter his appearance. Appearance. There's several presets that you can take, as usual. I'm going to dial it back to there. You can adjust the complexion. Obviously not too skin tone. I want somebody a little tanner. There we go. Not quite that tan. There. Tattoos, tattoo color, tattoo intensity. What do they give for tattoos? Boop, 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 boop. I don't really go with any of those. Where? Of course, using the right stick, you can rotate your car. Oh, sure, pony looks nice. One's not bad. I don't know. Yeah, no, not the bowl cut. It's Dragon Ball! Boom ball. Have the beard options. Here, give him the goatee. Really care. Name. Get it? Hawke. So Hawke is our last name. Wonder what name we're gonna give him. So this gives the option to import from Dragon Age Origins, our save. Decisions we made will affect the world of Dragon Age 2. The hero for Eldon is the default one. If you go with that, then it takes the best case scenario for everything. Put Alistair on the throne, we stop the flight, yada yada yada, everything was shiny and roses. Okay? If we choose to import our save, then it uses all of our decisions for that. This is the last. This was the only game you could do this on, aside from the DLC Origins. Yeah, pre-built history. Which gives Honora as the ruler. We will import our Origins save. Because we can. Everything else will work off of the default, which is very close to what we did. Alistair is on the throne, he rules beside the Queen. You rogue level 1. Okay, rogue level 21. Okay. We'll confirm that is the save that's going to be imported. Save data imported successfully. Good. Now we get to start the game. Difficulty level will start at normal. If it proves to be too tough, then we'll just drop down to easy. I don't care, I'm not a tryhard.
Been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Okay, so as we go, you'll see sparkly stuff on the ground. What happened? Oh, did somebody catch up to us?
Don't look back. Just keep going.
Take the weathered bow. We'll take the skinning knife. That one. Inventory. Fifteen per second. 15 per second. For 13 deck. There's nothing. It's been 9 per. It's the same as what we've got. In there, health potion, bleeding, stamina, injury. Okay. That, nothing of that. Okay. She is a mage. He is a warrior. Okay. 3 points as always. 1, 2 onto Dex. Con determines health. Give cunning a point. Now, abilities. We start on dual weapon. Subterfuge tree, the scoundrel tree, the specialist tree, sabotage, archery, and dual weapon. Requires level 3 backstab. Now, some of these you'll note have little side ones. Decreases the cooldown and increases the critical chance. From that, we go abilities. Here, we're going to go there, and we're going to assign it. Oh, it's already been auto-assigned. Okay. And since we just leveled up, we will give it a save.
Wait. Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
Wherever we go, what's important is that we don't separate.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother.
I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate.
Then we need to get to Guarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe. Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. Just like at Ostagar, this is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varrel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
The wrath
Stick
of
with
the
the command.
Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south, that's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
So, oh, first level up. She went up. She is a mage. She needs more magic. And willpower gives her more magic power. She is a friend and not a rival. The spirit tree. Arcane, entropy. Creation is always handy to have. Get her to pick up the heal spell because that's just insanely useful to have. He is a warrior. He gets strength and con. And he's using a two-handed weapon. Fender, Warmonger, Battle. Mighty Blow! Yay. We have her, who is a warrior as well. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2.
I can't believe the Darkspawn have reached this far so quickly.
I did that right there!
I'm not sure we can survive much more of this.
Is not as open world as the other game was. As you can see by the mini map we've got on the top here, it's a very
Let's do this again sometime.
I think that auto equips the belt for us. Nope. Okay. And it's just a belt, but adds 3 mana or stamina.
You go through me before anyone else.
quickly, before they regroup. We must press towards the wilds.
As usual with stuff like this, I'll leave it up for a bit. You can pause, you can read it. Gives you a little more history, and hope we have all leveled up. Good. One into that, so we get our health constantly going up. I just refunded everything. These are the talented light in explaining their enemies' weaknesses and controlling the flow of battle. Max stealth and moves to attract the ally's side. Okay. Subterfuge. I think what I'm going to go with. Third time, every basic melee attack the rogue executes in repetition increases the chance to score a critical hit. Being near the talent cancels the effect, but explosive strike can exploit the chain for extra damage. That's a passive, eh? Yeah, we're going to take the passive. Confirm. Okay, and our sister. Oh yeah, we want heroic aura. He will definitely do that. He gets 1, 2 in there, and when she is sword and board, Um, sure. Let's give her shield bash. Light gauntlet, and we wear them. Yes. Only I can wear those. Well. Okay, and another save because everybody just leveled up. So once we enter the area, that's not good. That is an ogre.
You soulless bastards!
Well, that's pretty much it for Westlake.
Carver, wake up. The battle's over. We're fine.
I'm sorry, Mistress. Your son is gone.
No, these things will not take Carver.
Carver gave himself to save us.
I don't want a hero. I want my son. How could you let him charge off like that? Your little brother. My little boy.
Mother, we can't stay here. Carver wouldn't want his sacrifice to be meaningless.
Allow me to commend your son's soul to the Maker, Mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young man a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace he has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Carver.
At least Father will have company now.
Flames. We're too late.
I need to do a quick pause here. I need to run to the facilities. Be right back, and we'll finish up this standoff here. Righty. We are back, and let's pop back into the thick of the melee.
There's no end to them.
I don't get it. Why is the dragon attacking the Darkspawn when they're supposed to be his, like, minions? I mean, the dragon is supposed to be the dark demon. It's supposed to be one of Flemeth's forms?
Well, well. What have we here? It used to be we never got visitors to the wilds, but now it seems they arrive in hordes.
I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't arrived.
I do. You would have perished. You still may. If you wish to flee the Darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
Wait. You can't just leave us here.
Can I not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated, and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
We won't be able to get through the Darkspawn on our own.
They are everywhere, or soon will be. Where is it you plan to run to, hmm?
We need to get to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. Your king will not miss you, hmm?
I'm sure he'll miss his life more.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
Anything you could do for us would be appreciated.
Maybe we shouldn't trust her. I don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Asha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you're not without your own needs.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
We don't have much choice.
We never do. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marathari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
Then how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
There must be something we can do.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
He's your husband, Aveline. I can't decide his fate.
Be strong, my love.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word, and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
As usual, we get little tips on the loading screen. As you see, some of this story does take place during the same time frame as the previous one.
They're not letting anyone into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
They're Fereldans, just like us. Fleeing for their lives.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock.
We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
Geez, 1500 XP just for that. Evelyn has friendship with us. Alright. Just take a look. Characters. As we cycle through, the bottom, of course, shows us whether they are friendly or a rival. Of course, our sister is friendly. Evelyn is somewhat neutral. She's getting there. What do we got for tactics on her? Shield defense, shield defense. Now, up at the top there, you see that behavior thing? That basically just tells us whether they're going to be passive in a fight, aggressive, they're going to take a ranged option, be cautious, defensive, or a tank. Obviously, I'm not a tank. We'll go aggressive on here ourselves. Yeah, scrapper, controller, custom. I mean, obviously, there isn't a whole lot we can do here. I don't think we gained anything new, just the leather hand wraps. Yeah, that hunter's skinning knife to the belt. There's potions. Alrighty, so with that, obviously we have now made it to the outside of Kirkwall. There's nothing we can loot around here. That's the boat we just came in on. Okay, so for tonight, I think this is where we're going to call it. It seems like a good spot. So we will pick up from here in our next episode. And so until next time, I want you all to have a good one. This is Takis signing out. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye now.